It is scheduled for one fall. Let's bring to the ring first from Independence, Ohio. He weighs in at a buck and a half. He is Mr. Entertainment J.D. Smooth.
One, two, three, four. It doesn't matter how many people are here tonight because I'm the superstar. I live in Independence, Ohio. I should go back there because looking around, this is the best that Old Brooklyn has to offer us tonight. But that's okay because my name is J.D. Smooth. I am not a hairy toothpick. Shut your mouth. I come here looking for a fight. And come to find out that the yo-yos that booked this show left me off the card. So what I decided to do is come out here, and I honestly don't think that there's a man, a woman, a child, hell, an animal, a dog, a cat, a mouse, whatever, that's got anything on the body big enough to come out here and put me, don't make a put that on this, come out here and try to shut my mouth. Anybody in the back?
Well, good evening, Cleveland. It's my first time wrestling here, so thank you for coming. I don't know who the hell you are, so why don't you shut your mouth? Who in this way? A hairy toothpick? An ugly ass hairy toothpick, man. Do you know who I am? I'm Tyga. The way I woke up, a lucha underground, and who should be for Triple A. Bitch. I'm the longest reigning women's champion in Mexico and the first ever foreign women's champion. Who are you? A skinny nerd in really bad yellow zebra tights? Come on, man, you scared to wrestle a girl? What? You got nothing? Nothing in that is in way. How embarrassing. Actually, I should be the one that's embarrassed to be here.
You shut your pie hole because I can smell what every wrestler back there has been through you. You're a tramp, you don't belong here, your muscles, they're about as fake as your chest. Okay? So I'm going to tell you what. You want to step in the ring with me? This is your first time in Cleveland, sweetheart. It's going to be your last.
It's Mr. Hank Hudson.
Hey, I'm totally speechless there.
Emmy Howard, and I was expecting another male wrestler to come out. Not this great women's champion from Mexico. She's a legend on that way. There's never been any foreigners, Americans or Canadians, to come down into Mexico and do what she's done to the women wrestlers in Mexico.
Let me tell you something, I was a little shocked. You know, this guy, he's hurting a little bit right now. Whew, that hurts me just sitting back here. Let me tell you something, Hank Hudson. I saw this guy come out to the ring. He was calling out women, children, any of the men wrestlers in the back. He even called out little puppy dogs and cats. But looking from the size of him, he would have been better off a little puppy dog or cat. I mean,
he's got himself a big kitten in the ring there in Taya. I mean, look at those legs on her. The weight she must be able to lift.
Well, forget lifting. I've been looking at her legs, her chest, her face. I mean, I'll tell you what, she's more beautiful than he is. She has more muscles than he does. Her chest is bigger than his, and she just flat out looks better. I don't know what he's got going for him. I mean, she's just flat out bigger than he is, and she's not a big woman. This guy's just a little toothpick.
Well, she's a powerhouse, so she could military press JD Smooth probably like 20, 30 times over her head. She's a legend in Mexico, Taya.
Man, Taya moves fast, that's all I gotta say.
She's the pride of Victoria, British Columbia, Canada.
Oh, right to the hair. I guess that's one way to get her down on the mat.
Now, let's not sell Mr. Entertainment JD Smooth short. He's held a lot of lighter weight titles in a lot of different organizations. Pound for pound, he's one tough dude, but he's against a woman that's this solid muscle, probably outweighs him. JD's about 150. She must be at least 150 to 160. Solid muscle. She's an athlete. She's strong as hell. I mean, she's a formidable opponent for him tonight.
Hank Hudson, you lost me at the point where you said, pound for pound, he's a tough wrestler. Brother, he couldn't be 150 soaking wet. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but pound for pound, he's a tough dude.
But there's nobody else that weighs that little around here, man. I mean, come on. Taya's got him in a corner working him over. I'm just saying, when you made the statement pound for pound, that's kind of that made me laugh a little bit.
I mean, you put him against another 150-pound man or woman, he's going to give him one hell of a fight.
I'm sure I put him against a midget, he'd probably kill him too.
Well, 150-pound midget would be an even match, but back to this match. This Taya is giving JD Smooth all he can handle. Yeah. Oh, he's ripping her beautiful eyes. One thing about Taya, I don't know if she has a man in her life, but if there's any domestic violence, it's woman on man, I assure you that.
Probably so.
There's no man that's ever going to beat this woman, you know.
As we were talking a second ago, she's heavily involved in Lucha Underground and Lucha AAA. She's a AAA Women's Champion coming here to be with us tonight in Cleveland, Ohio.
Like I said, there's no woman from America or Canada that ever went into Mexico and did to their women what she did. Plus, she's drop dead gorgeous to boot. You know?
Hey, well, there's no denying that.
Oh, he caught her right under the chin with that elbow.
That might mess up her pretty face just a little bit.
Yeah.
Only a 2 count there, Hank.
Yeah. Josh Main, the third man in the ring for this contest. This is the first of 7 blockbuster matches. If they're all as good as this one, we're going to have one hell of a card here.
And this one wasn't even on the card to begin with.
Well, the fans are going to get even more than their money's worth with this edition. Man versus woman special challenge match. It doesn't get any better than this.
Well, normally...
Oh, a blatant chokehold by JD Smooth. He's getting desperate. No, he doesn't want to be beaten by a woman, even a superwoman like this one.
Who would ever want to be beaten by a woman? You know what? That makes you the laughing stock.
But this isn't a normal woman.
It doesn't matter. You know,
she's superwoman.
When I was younger, I used to be a championship bowler. I mean, I have 300 rings. We bowled perfect games. And I had a girlfriend that bowled too. And she was pretty good, I have to admit. She wasn't as good as Emmy Howard, but see, she always wanted to bowl me. That way, if she won, it'd be a big deal. But you know, I had nothing to win.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
But the man has nothing to win there. If they win, it's like, so what? You beat a woman. But if you lose, you're a laughing stock.
Oh, what's coming up here?
Here we go.
JD Smooth is right for the taking here. Oh, Bronco Buster.
1, 2, 3. Oh, only a 2. That was close, Hank.
She should have bounced up upon him a few more times than just once, you know.
Hey, anything to soften him up. He got quite the frontal view on that attack.
I don't think there's a red-blooded All-American male alive. I wouldn't mind having Ty a bounce on him a few times, even if it hurts. Oh, tried for a body slam there. Ty gets behind. Oh, he just spiked his head into the canvas. Now set him up. Now what's she doing here? A reverse Indian deathlock. Now setting up. It'd be the La Tapatilla coming up, the Mexican suspended surfboard. Oh, she just curb stomped him into the mat. I thought it was a La Tapatilla.
This could be over. 1, 2, 3, it's over.
In a time of 6 minutes, 14 seconds, your winner is Taya!
Hudson, what a match that was. If this is what this show's going to be like tonight, these fans here in Cleveland, Ohio are in for one heck of a wrestling event tonight. That's right, fans, stay with us. Emmy Howerton and Hank Hudson here with you. We have much more to come.
And now, wrestling fans, Cleveland Heights Championship Wrestling Invasion continues. This next day will be a special 3-on-2 handicap tag team match. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first this trio. They put a body weight of 600 pounds. They are from South Beach, Richard Delicious. His partner from East Coast Martial Arts, the Bone Collector, Dominic Grady. And their partner, all the way from Yale University, Dr. Daniel C. Rockingham. And now, wrestling fans, this trio in the ring will face this formidable duo. They hail from the deepest, darkest concrete jungle, and they put up a body weight of damn near 800 pounds. They are One-Man Polo and his partner, the damn near 7 feet tall Congo Kong.
Well, fans, wrestling fans, this is Emmy Howerton back again with you with Hank Hudson. In the ring, we're getting set for a handicap tag team match. These two gentlemen from the Congo, wow, I would say, Hank, those two men weigh more than all three of the others put together.
Yeah, they outweigh them by 200 pounds, and it's only two of them. The Kongs are like a total combined 800. Their opponents only average 200 apiece. They're only at 600. So who has the advantage here, the 2 men or the 3 men?
As far as weight goes, I'd say no one.
Oh, wait, the Kong's got 200 pounds.
of a stare down now. The referee should be calling for the bell anytime now.
Well, he's got to get one man from each team in there and the rest of them out on the apron. I guess the Kongs are just going to make it a tornado match. I mean, who's going to tell them otherwise?
Exactly. I don't think I am. Are you?
All right, the bigger Kong is Congo Kong, and the smaller relative to the other one is Wildman Congo.
Here's something interesting I learned. I spoke to these two, tried to have some kind of conversation with them before this event started. Turns out this is their very first time tagging together tonight.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, they're dangerous enough, like just one of them, but two of them together, I mean, they'd be an unbeatable pair.
Exactly. That's how most of the competition felt when The Undertaker and Kane teamed up together. Two huge Goliath of men. Same thing's happening right here. These two Kongans are just huge men.
What's this fool doing here?
Dude, he's got one. You gotta be kidding me.
He's educated at Yale University. He's riding on one of those yuppie things, exercise things. Dr. Daniel C. Rockingham. The bone collector. Oh, they're trying to surprise him with a couple cross body blocks.
It's not a rocking thing. It's one of those hoverboard things. You know? Oh my goodness.
Poor Rockingham was a sandwich between the other two partners.
You know those hoverboards blow up and explode. That's not even safe to be in this building.
I mean, these guys never teamed together, but they sure had some great teamwork right there.
That being so, but you all know not only is Dr. Rockingham from Yale, but he's also a self-help expert, and he has this pamphlet out.
He can't even help himself in the ring tonight.
Well, what I was about to say is he needs to motivate these two other guys as well and get them mounting some kind of offense for this match to go in their favor.
We got Wildman Congo in there with Richard Delicious from South Beach, Florida.
And out goes Dr. Daniel Rockingham. Oh, that could be a big mistake there.
Oh, the Delicious one was just a little too quick for that big man. That charging 400 pounds, but it would have been the coup de grace for him had he connected.
Hudson, did you just say delicious and big man in the same sentence?
Well, referring to two different people. That's his name, Richard Delicious. Whether he's really delicious or not, I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm not going to try to find out.
Well, maybe the big man in there can tell you. There we go. I tell you what, that's the kind of tactics right there that you have to employ in order to beat these big guys. Use any advantage and any tactic you can to get the job done, Hudson.
Well, they got a one-man advantage. That's the handicap in their favor. So they got to utilize it as much as possible.
Look at this. Look at this work by all the men on the one man. I tell you what, they're cutting the ring off and using that advantage.
I mean, this Wildman Congo is maybe 2.5 times the weight of a Richard Delicious. I think Delicious better try to get him over. Too late. No, he's holding him in like a front chancery there. Give Delicious credit. He's holding on to this 400-pound big man.
Well, he's cutting the wind off. That way you keep him down. I don't care how big you are. If you can't breathe, you can't move.
Well, chokeholds are illegal, but referee Dave Dawson is in on pretty close. He's an experienced official. Now he got him over to his corner. That's the thing to do. If these guys have any chance of beating these two monsters, this is what they got to do.
I tell you what, the legal man in the ring right now, I spoke to him earlier as well. He has a significant MMA background. That might help him right here.
Well, we got the bone collector in there, Dominic Guarini. I don't know anything about this guy, but his name really sounds a little scary to me.
Yeah, I've seen him one other time about 6 months ago at a show about 45 minutes from here, and I saw that MMA background come into play. Maybe we'll see it a little bit here.
Yeah, I just noticed he is wrestling barefoot like an MMA star. So we'll see. He'll need all that mixed martial arts knowledge against these two big guys.
He's going to have to chop him down like a tree with his legs.
Now here comes the brains of the outfit from Yale University, Dr. Daniel C. Rockingham.
Let's see, Daniel C. Rockingham. He has a program out that says change your life, a new beginning. I've got the pamphlet right here. Oh my God!
A triple team vertical suplex. Whoa!
Well, he didn't even get a one count though on the big guy.
It's not too many times that a 400-pound wrestler gets slammed in the ring, but it did take 3 guys to do it. But kudos to them for trying and succeeding.
Oh, huge Samoan drop.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
Daniel C. Rockingham needs to change his situation right here. That might change his life a little bit. This Kongan looks like he's going to destroy it. There's a tag.
Oh, they're 7 feet tall. There's Congo Kong. He's cleaning house. He's scooping up them guys as if they're feathers. Oh, crunch. I heard that crunch. Oh, belly to belly. Oh, with 400 pounds on him.
1, 2, and a save.
Oh, that would definitely been the match. You get belly to belly by one of these 2 guys. It's through done fini for you.
Rockingham's back in the ring. Oh, look at that knee.
Oh, they're...
That was an MMA background right there. Well, that's not working out for him.
Oh, double running avalanche. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
This is just a brutal beating right here.
And poor Mr. Delicious is...
He's left in the ring all by himself.
Oh, man, Congo, he can do with him whatever he wants. Oh.
There's a Rikishi driver, and the other big man's up on the top rope, Hudson.
That's damn near 400 pounds up there.
I don't know.
Congo Kong. Oh, boom! 9 on the Richter scale.
2 and 3.
In a time of 6 minutes, 39 seconds, your winners, Wild Man Congo and Congo Kong.
Hudson, I can't believe the ring held up all that weight. Wow, fans, stay with us.
And now, wrestling fans, Cleveland Knights Championship Wrestling Invasion keeps on rolling. This next one will be a 4-man tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. First, at a total combined weight of 460 pounds, Damian Angel and Eddie Torres. Together, they are the team of State Line. And wrestling fans, their opponents are former TNA Impact Superstars from Orlando, Florida. At a total combined weight of 425 pounds, they are the team of Jesse Sorensen and his partner, the son of WWE Hall of Famer Jerry Briscoe. He is Wes Briscoe.
Man, Hudson, it's not every day that we get a second-generation superstar.
Yeah, that's for sure. Wes Briscoe is the son of WWE Hall of Famer Jerry Briscoe, but that's not going to help him in this match. Wes Briscoe and Jesse Sorensen got 2 tough customers in State Line, Damian Angel and Eddie Torres. Taurus as in Taurus the Bull, you know, if you're into that kind of stuff.
Well, this just speaks
horoscopes, you know.
Well, yeah, but this speaks volume to the intensity here tonight at the CKCW, and that is not a single one of these matches has waited around patiently for the bell to ring, and the action's right here in front of us, Hank Hudson.
Our referee Michael Contos, he could have counted these guys out by now, but we don't want to cheat these people out of a great match, which this one surely will be.
Well, we finally got two legal men in the ring now. Both of these tag teams have been together for a long time, Hank.
We got Damian Angel caught in the wrong corner. He eats some shoe leather from Jesse Sorensen.
Only two. I say we're going to be in for a great match of technical tag team wrestling with these two teams that have spent so much time with their partner on the road here today, going to collide for all of us.
We got Wes Briscoe in there now giving a hard time to Damian Angel. Oh, running clothesline. These two are very evenly matched, these two tandems.
There's another 2 count early on in this match.
This is only match number 3 in a 7-bot spectacular Cleveland Knights Championship Wrestling Invasion.
Oh my goodness. Major tag team maneuvers in the corner.
Very nimble Jesse Sorensen with that very impressive kick from the apron over the top rope.
Well, that was a third 2 count so far. They're definitely going for the win, and they're going for it early in this match.
Yeah, Damian Angel still seeing stars from that kick, as Jesse Sorensen at the advantage right now. Reversal. Oh, and his partner.
I tell you what. Now that right there, Hank Hudson, is what I like to call some good tag team wrestling.
You got both teams. They got their act on pat here.
Do whatever it takes. If that means pulling hair, if that means kicking the man in the back as he's hitting the ropes, you just do whatever it takes, Hudson.
You can tell both of these teams have worked together before, so very even matchup. Now we got Eddie Taurus in the ring. Taurus the Bull.
Taurus using his head with a little ring.
Oh, this guy is a bull.
He just about took his head off with that clothesline.
Some hard-hitting action here.
Yeah, but that's right. You saw as he started to move over towards his corner, he pulled him right back.
He got a knee bar on him, too. He could get a submission out of that if he wanted. And he didn't have to get out of the ring.
Referee was out of position. Still got a 2 count, though.
I mean, these guys are tagging in and out so fast, it's hard to keep up with the action. That's great tag team wrestling for you.
That's exactly right. Cut your ring off, isolate your opponent, keep him away for the fresh man. That right there is classic technical tag team wrestling.
It's finally slowed down. We got Jesse Sorensen with a headlock advantage on Damian Angel. Got him down on the mat. This is the first time the action has slowed down in this match. We're 4 minutes into it. It's been non-stop since the beginning bell.
There he was, throwing the kitchen sink at him, that knee to the gut, took him down quick. Looking for double team action here. Into the corner.
Oh, right now.
And a leg layering on the way out.
No, not letting him tag Wes Briscoe. Michael Contos with a 2 count.
He better pay attention. He was getting awfully close to his partner. Here we go, cutting the ring off again. Has him in the neutral corner.
We got 2 guys that have starred in TNA here, and they're opposing 2 guys that deserve to be in TNA. Collision. Oh, they really cracked there. They might have cracked heads.
He needs to make a tag to Briscoe right now.
5 minutes on 5 minutes.
5 minutes into this non-stop action.
There we go. Both men made a tag. Briscoe in like a ball of fire, lighting this place up.
Whoa, Briscoe screaming at the top of his lungs, "Get up!"
Briscoe's all pumped up. He had about 5 minutes there on the corner to get worked up.
Well, he's got that lineage. His father's Jerry Briscoe, and his father is former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Jack Briscoe, his uncle.
What a save. That one should have been over right there, Hudson.
Eddie Torres raining the blows on the back of Wes Briscoe. Now double team. Michael Contos get one of those guys out of the ring. Whipping in the ropes on the bound. Ducks under a clothesline. Oh! 2 for the price of 1 from Wes Briscoe.
Yeah, but there was a tag. You missed it. When Briscoe hit the ropes, his partner tagged in on his back. I saw it.
I didn't notice that.
And you see him getting in the ring right there. He's the legal man.
Well, Briscoe should have got out when the getting was good if he didn't make a tag. Oh, now he pulls down the top rope.
That's right.
That's not an automatic DQ here in Cleveland Knights.
Remember, Briscoe was not the legal man. Wow, what a...
He cold-cocked him with that one. Oh, reverse takedown.
He's got the tights.
In a time of 6 minutes, 33 seconds, your winners are State Line!
And he had his tights, Hank Hudson. That's a dirty win right there is what that is.
Yeah, but I'm sure you enjoyed it. It was a 30 win. A heaping handful of tights by Damian Angel gets the pin on Wes Briscoe.
And now the second match, Cleveland Knights Championship Wrestling Invasion. Keeps on rocking. This will be a one-ball contest. Let's bring in the ring first. All the way from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing 190 pounds. Here's Angel Fashion.
This is Emmy Howerton. We're back again, both of us, and what a night we have had so far. That last tag team match, that was one for the books. I'm telling you, this wrestling promotion has not disappointed yet.
Yeah, we're not even halfway through a Cleveland Knights Championship Wrestling Invasion, and we've already had enough excitement for a whole card already.
Yeah, you're looking at some of the best wrestling in the entire tri-state area.
No ifs, ands, and buts about that. We got Angel Fashion there. He seems a bit reluctant to start the match. Referee Ryan Rudolph having a really hard time getting to even check this man. An up-and-coming star on the Isle of Puerto Rico, Angel Fashion, moving up the ranks down there in Puerto Rico, trying to make a name for himself here in the United States of America. Tim Horner Jr., son of White Lightning Tim Horner, former WCW Georgia Championship Wrestling star. Another guy, just like we had Wes Briscoe earlier with a great family. We had Wes Briscoe earlier with a great family lineage. Now we got the son of White Lightning Tim Horner Jr.
I'll tell you what, this roster here tonight certainly has the pedigree.
It's star-studded from top to bottom. 7 blockbuster matches, 16 top Cleveland Knights Championship Wrestling superstars. These fans already got their money's worth already. You think we should charge them double since they're getting like twice the card they're getting for their money?
Well, hey, Cuts, I'll tell you what, as long as Emmy Howerton gets some more money, I'm all for it, brother. But this is what you can come to expect here from Cleveland Knights Championship Wrestling here in the Tri-State area and Tri-State Championship Wrestling.
Well, you can be sure that all the fans here tonight are going to bring a bunch of people with them the next time. They'll get double their money's worth, and they'll bring a lot more fans the next time to get double their money's worth on the next big card.
Does that mean I get a double payday?
I don't know, you know.
Showing some power right there.
Showing a lot of upper body strength, Tim Horner Jr. And Angel Fashion, he spent more time out of the ring this match than in it so far.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a winning strategy, but he is trying to control the pace of the match. Very good tactic. I've done that myself from time to time.
Well, Mr. Fashion does have a very formidable one-loss record down in Puerto Rico, so this might be the way he's winning his matches down. I've yet to see him in action either live or on tape or on YouTube or anywhere, so I know little about the guy, except he has a reputation of being an up-and-comer in this great sport of wrestling.
Well, this is my first time seeing how I've never been to the Isle of Puerto Rico.
Well, if you haven't been there, you're missing a lot of great wrestling. Between the World Wrestling Council, the IWA, and there's other groups down there. They see some of the best wrestling in the world on the Isle of Puerto Rico.
That's only like 12 miles of landmass, and there's like 3 or 4 big promotions. My goodness.
Well, as broad as a peacock is Angel Fashion. He delivers a couple of arm drags, and he thinks he's the toast of the town.
There we go. He's got to get in shape, Hank.
Yeah. If he doesn't have his cardio and everything else by now, you know, it's kind of late for that, Mr. Fashion. But I think it's all a mind game, Angel Fashion is just playing mind games.
They don't seem to be working. Wow.
Oh, drop kick and a shoulder haul. Oh, another arm drag. Oh, a trio of great moves, and once again, Angel Fashion finds himself in a familiar place at ringside.
Hey, listen, he's just taking a time out.
Horner's going out after him. They're running around the ring. At the outside perimeter of the ring, I'm running over our cameraman.
This could turn out bad for Tim Horton Jr.
Unless Mr. Fashion's strategy, maybe he thinks that Horner's cardio isn't as good as his. Oh, he set him up for that one. There's the trap he was laying for Tim Horner right there. He was just lying in wait for him there, Emmy Howerton.
That's right. That's smart wrestling right there.
Yeah.
It looks like forget watching his tapes and videos on YouTube. It looks like he's been studying Emmy Howerton tapes on YouTube. That'll show you how to win.
Ryan Rudolph's to a 5 or 6 count already. Don't count him out, Ryan. I want to see a conclusion to this great fight. Oh, Horner threw him into a bunch of ringside chairs, though. Oh, they're just throwing everything at each other in this match. Cleveland Knights Championship Wrestling. Every match is just non-stop from bell to bell.
And you know how you know this is a top-notch premier wrestling company, Hank Hudson? Do you know?
Because Emmy Howerton is...
Exactly! Exactly!
I saw that coming.
Hudson, I tell you, we've been doing this so long together, you can read my mind, brother.
Unfortunately... I could read your mind when Taya was in the ring earlier too.
Absolutely.
The thoughts that you were thinking. Shame on you. You know.
Hey, don't sit there and tell me you haven't been thinking it
Hey,
too.
guilty as charged. Don't let her hear that though. I don't want her to give me a head scissor with those gams of hers.
Hey, she might do that to you, but if she hears about Emmy Howard and thinking it, she might like it.
Taya can lift a lot more weight than I can, but back to the match in the ring. Enough about Taya. Yeah. Oh, he's kneeling right on the throat of Tim Horner Jr.
Well, my, how the tides have changed in this match. Tim Horner Jr. finding himself on the mat, getting beat down a little bit here.
Well, if Tim Horner Jr. is anything like his dad, I remember watching Georgia Championship Wrestling. Oh, it's like over 35 years ago. His dad had a pinfall upset victory over Road Warrior Hawk right on live Georgia Championship Wrestling on a Saturday night. So if he's anything like his dad, who beat Road Warrior Hawk one-on-one, Tim Horner will come back in this match. Oh, but he ate some shoe leather there with that super kick.
That was a big super kick. And you know what, Johnny, that just brings back good old memories for me. I remember every Saturday night at 6:05 was Georgia Championship Wrestling. You remember that, Hank Hudson?
Yeah, I remember it used to be WG, Channel 17, then it was TBS, you know. That was some of the best wrestling anybody's ever seen, Georgia Championship Wrestling.
Every Saturday night, 6:05, it was wrestling time, baby.
Yeah. And there were millions of people glued to their TV sets in front of their cable box.
That's right, it's
Saturday night.
That's right, it's wrestling time again right here, right now.
Yeah.
In this match, Tim Horner Jr. fighting up.
Horner ducks the clothesline. Whoop, trying to set up, modified a swinging neck breaker there. Oh! Once again, Tim Horner eats some shoe leather with that back heel thrust kick, super kick. Oh, how many of those blows can he take, Emmy Howard? And he's taken 2 already.
Well, not too many before you start losing teeth.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to hit Concussion City before long. Still yields only a 2 count by referee Ryan Rudolph. Oh, this is knockdown, drag out, pillar to post. They've been going all over the building. This match is what these fans paid to see.
That's right, you were right, Concussion City. See, professional wrestling, that's a tough sport. That's where the men are at.
Oh, big handstand by Horner. Oh, he's rolling him up. Reverse cradle. Oh, Angel barely kicks that.
Right back down.
Oh, if Angel would have had that same move, he would have had a heaping handful of tights to hold on to that. But Horner's not a rule breaker like Angel Fashion.
That's right. As I was saying, you know, professional football and some of these other sports, I mean, they're getting sissified. You get a concussion, you got to be taken out of the game. You can't get back into the game for weeks. But here, professional wrestling.
Oh, he's mopping his stomach. I mean, what a humiliation.
He's literally mopping the floor.
That thing might have been cleaning urine off the bathroom floor, and he's putting it on his chest.
That's what you call mopping the floor with someone. But here,
you don't know where that mop has been.
But here in professional wrestling, they may get 2 or 3 concussions in one match, and they keep.
Oh, a kick right upside the head. That's the 3rd hard kick he took to the head. Now Fashion on the ring post. Oh, missile drop kick by Angel Fashion. But Tim Horner Jr., he's still got the fortitude to kick on after all the punishment he's taken.
I don't know how he's kicked out. He should just stay down. Somebody should throw in the towel for him.
He's a chip off the old block. He's just like his dad, White Lightning, Tim Horner. Tim Horner Sr. never gave up. And it looks like Tim Horner Jr. doesn't give up either.
Yeah, well, I think he's already had, like you said, about 3 or 4 concussions in one match.
He's taken 3 different kicks to the head already. Now, maneuvers behind now. Shoving in the ropes, ducks a clothesline. Horner rebounds. Oh, he's setting up a... Oh, big DDT with an exclamation point.
Goes to the cover.
Enough to put away most wrestlers, but Angel Fashion is not most wrestlers. Now Horner, now he's setting up for something, stalking his foe. Oh, spinning spine buster by Tim Horner.
Oh my goodness, he kicked out. That spine buster reminded me of the great Arn Anderson, AA, baby.
These 2 are dishing out everything in their arsenal, and it's still not enough to put their opponent away.
Just makes me think, what's it gonna take?
It's a battle of attrition here. Which guy's going to blink first? Which guy's going to give up first? Which guy will be able to say, I can't take any more before the other? Now Horner on the outside of the ring, scaling the post.
He's going way up top. High risk maneuver. Will it pay off?
Oh! Angel had the presence of mind to catch him with a clothesline. And he gets the win.
It's over.
In a time of 9 minutes, 41 seconds, your winner, Angel Fashion!
I'm not sure how many more matches we got to go, Hudson, but I'm not sure that any of them is going to top that.
And now, wrestling fans, Cleveland Knights Championship Wrestling Invasion heads into the second half. This will be a one-fall contest. Let's bring to the ring first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 200 pounds even, he is Mr. 450. Introducing his opponent, from New Laredo, Mexico, weighing 80 kilos, Laredo Kid! So let me tell you guys about my week. Thursday night, I was in my second home of Chicago, Illinois, where the Chicago Cubs reign supreme, of course. Yes, that's right. That's right. Then, last night I was in Mexico City, beating some Mexicans, just like I'm about to do to this moron right now. But then what pisses me off the most is the fact that I have to take a flight from Mexico City, beautiful Mexico City, by the way, all the way to Cleveland to wrestle in front of you people. Look at you stuffs. Right now, like, just stop for a second and look at the person next to you. Yeah, go ahead, do that. Do that. You all look like you've been eating way too much cheeseburgers. That's one thing. Except for the two guys back there, they're ripped. And you obviously have the worst shirt
the second half of this action-packed event. Mr. 450 in the ring and on top of this one. Oh, Hurricane Rana! What action!
Well, Emmy Howard, a duty called. I'm sorry to be late here.
That's right, Hank Hudson. I'm used to you slacking and me having to pull the weight around here anyway.
Hey, I'm wearing a lot of hats here. I'm ringing ensign, I'm carrying jackets back, I'm ringing a bell. I couldn't even get to the bell this time. You had to do it. I'm a jack of all trades, master at none, unfortunately.
Well, you can say that again. You're not a master like Emmy Howerton. They're getting awfully close to my camera equipment over there. Good thing they came back. I would have had to gotten this match. Side, definitely getting their money's worth as the action comes down to them. These guys are keeping our camera crew here busy.
Oh, what a spear from the apron into the ring.
The only other man I've seen do that well was Johnny Gargano.
Yeah. I mean, since when is Mr. 450 from Chicago? I mean, I thought he was from Puerto Rico. Yeah.
I mean, who is this masked wrestler here that he's facing tonight?
You never heard of Laredo Kid?
Laredo Kid. No, I don't make it to Mexico or Puerto Rico much, so
Yeah.
no, I have not.
Well, you don't read Wade and Dave in the third sheets? I mean, they have all about this guy on there, Laredo Kid. He's an up-and-coming star. We got stars on the show, and we got future stars.
I know Mr. 450, though, he's who I'm looking at in this match, and he's quite impressive so far.
I mean, the fans here have a dilemma. I mean, they don't like the tactics that Mr. 450 is using, but I'm sure they all love to see his magnificent 450 splash off the ring post, but they don't want to see Laredo Kid lose either, so quite a dilemma for the fans. They want to see the 450 splash, but they don't want to see Laredo Kid lose.
I guess if you're that kind of an imbecile, you'd have that kind of dilemma.
Yeah, what a dilemma for these great fans here at Cleveland Knights Championship Wrestling.
That beautiful 450 splash.
Sky on that drop kick.
That beautiful 450 splash, I was saying, matches that beautiful drop kick, but that is why they call him Mr. 450.
Hey, both of these men are high-flying technicians. You might not like the tactics of Mr. 450, but he can fly with the best of them, including Laredo Kid.
Not like the tactics? What are you talking about? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Mr. 450, he's employing the tactics that you need to use in order to win matches in the wrestling ring.
Yeah, we got a bad attitude. These wrestling fans here tonight could be at home right now watching Game 4 of the 2016 World Series with the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs, but they love wrestling even more. That's why they're here tonight. Oh, he got a kick in the head. Oh, he's not cold.
Well, he needs to go for a pin there, Mr. 450. You need to get the win.
Oh, he's too close to the ropes.
That was pure luck.
Well, he kicked him so hard, he made him fly out near the ropes. I mean, he has to kick him a little less hard the next time.
I tell you what, forget the World Series. The reason these people are here tonight is to see Emmy Howerton. I mean, who would want to miss the chance when Emmy Howerton comes to your town?
Oh, I heard that kick.
That was a Pele-style kick.
Look at Laredo. Oh! Flying cross body block off the ring post. These guys are just delivering. Oh, swinging neck breaker. These guys are just delivering these maneuvers so fast we can't keep up with them. Oh, snap suplex. Oh, it looks like Three Amigos coming up. No. Oh, Northern Lights. Yeah, Northern Lights suplex.
He bridges for the pin. Only a 2 count.
5 minutes gone. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Hank Hudson having some technical difficulty there, folks. That you just heard his microphone gave out. He's trying to announce the fact that 5 minutes minutes have gone by in this match.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
Splash, you almost had the pinfall, but did you see that springboard off the top rope? That was impressive.
That was amazing. Both of these guys are two of the best high flyers around. Running forearm smash. Oh! He didn't quite get him in the head like he wanted. Oh! Right under the chin with that kick.
Hey, Hudson, they only had 2 count, but did you work out your technical difficulties with your microphone there?
Yeah, they gave me another one. Oh, he caught him with a kick to the head. Not quite yet.
That's what happens whenever you do all these things. You go to these local independent wrestling promotions, brother, and who knows how many jobs they'll have you doing.
I mean, when our TV producer shows this on TV, he's going to have to slow down the video a little bit so the fans can keep up with the what they're doing in the ring. I know we can't with our commentary.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
oh, this might be the 450 coming up. Yeah. He's setting up now for the 450.
He's up top. This could be it.
Oh, Laredo's playing possum. Oh, he got a kick in the head. Oh, Hurricane Run! Hurricane Run off the ring post. This got to be it. Oh, no, not yet.
All right, here we go, folks. I tell you what, Hank Hudson has it right. You can slow the video down to half speed, and it's still faster than most men can move.
Whoa! Flying head scissor. He got. What's he setting up now? Oh! Thrust kick to the head. Oh! What a DDT that was!
That was a tornado DDT. What a win! That was totally impressive, that whole match. Fans, each match keeps topping the one before. We have so much more to come for you tonight. Wrestling fans, it took a lot out of both these wrestlers. What a match that was. Stay with us here at CKCW. What an action-packed night we have here.
Hey, now wrestling fans, Cleveland Knights, Championship Wrestling Invasion. Headed into the home stretch. This exhibit is scheduled for one fall. At stake will be the maximum of Star Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Let's bring to the ring the challenger from the island of Puerto Rico, weighing 190 pounds. He is El Sensacional.
This match is for all the marbles, that heavyweight championship. Your champion, your defending champion and reigning champion, the Puerto Rican Bull, David Tower.
Oh, we got one of the greats of the hour, Puerto Rico, El Sensacional Carlitos. Not to be confused with Carlito Caribbean Cool. Both great wrestlers against the future of Cleveland wrestling, the Puerto Rican Bull, David Tower, Maximum Assault Wrestling heavyweight champion. This match is good enough to be a main event anywhere, but it's only the semifinal match. We still got a main event to come here, Emmy Howerton.
Well, a Puerto Rican Bull is showing off his strength and power here in the early goings of this match.
He is a bull. I mean, that's an apt name for him, the Puerto Rican Bull. They should call him El Toro Tower. This man is a bull. And I mean, and his heavyweight doesn't slow him down. This guy got stamina with the best of them, the Puerto Rican Bull. And this Sensacional Carlitos has really made a name for himself on the Isle of Puerto Rico over the last 5 or 6 years. Oh, look at those kicks. That's where Carlitos has the advantage here, the speed, and he caught him right in the kidney with that kick. What a semifinal event here.
That's right, we're hammering things down here tonight. The matches just keep getting better, and here we have this Maximum Heavyweight Championship on the line. What more could you want?
As I said earlier, the fans have got double their money's worth tonight. And the night is far from over. Oh, Carlitos had the presence of mind to hold on to top rope. Puerto Rican Bull tumbles to the floor, and once again he goes flying down to the hardwood floor. Uh-oh, Carlitos is setting up some kind of dive. Suicide dive! David Tower hits the hardwood floor for the third straight time. Oh, he's setting up again, Carlitos. Oh, Tope con Hilo!
That was right into the front row of fans out there.
Carlitos wants that MAW heavyweight title. All the high-risk maneuvers. He's hit with everyone so far.
That's one way to bring the big man down.
Sensational is an understatement for this guy. Oh, laying into big chops on the floor. Hopefully referee Josh Main won't count them both out. I want to see this come to a pinfall or a submission. Oh, somebody's head went into the ring post. I couldn't tell. Oh, it was Carlitos. They're on the far side of the ring right now with no monitor. Oh, that cranium hit that iron ring post. Lateral press, hooks a leg. Only a 2 count.
That was the first cover we've had so far in this match.
I mean, we don't get too many cover tries in any of these matches. These guys are just flying around like non-stop. I mean, the cardio and the stamina is just like off the charts in these matches.
Yeah, but hey, cuts them in. You got to try to win. I mean, you're not in there just to run around the ring. It's about pinfalls. It's about victories.
Yeah, I guess really David Tower with a 90-pound weight advantage. It would be to his advantage to lay on Carlito and force him to throw him off. Whoa! Oh, a backdrop into the lights there, Emmy Howerton.
I've never seen a backdrop go that high.
Well, if we had ring lights hanging over the ring, he might have scraped him with that one.
You know, one impressive thing about this David Tower is not only can he move around the ring like some of these lighter guys, but he's big as well and fast.
He's powerful, you know. He's as powerful as a bull. That's why they call him the Puerto Rican Bull. But he has the stamina. He can fly like these smaller guys, the agility. That's why I say he's the future of Cleveland wrestling.
That's what they used to say about Dusty Rhodes as well. He was a big man, but that big man can move.
But not like this guy. Dusty Rhodes can never move like the Puerto Rican Bull David Tower.
You may have me there.
Yeah. Dusty might have had a little more charisma, but that's all he had on David Tower. David Tower got all the rest on that guy. That's why he's MAW heavyweight champion. Oh, it's Carlitos. He's getting that impervious to the pain there. He's daring David Tyer to chop him again. Impervious. He doesn't feel a thing. A reversal. Carlitos. Oh, I heard that one. Oh, that crackle loosen the earwax of anybody. Whipping it. Oh, double shoe leather to the puss. Oh, what a neck breaker by Carlitos. Back to belly pin. Very hazardous. He can leave himself open to a horizontal crucifix with that type of pin. I'm almost missing the 5-minute call here.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
This match is so exciting, I'm forgetting my other duties, Emmy Howard.
Well, Carlitos is doing the best he can in this match for his size, matching up against the Puerto Rican Bull.
I mean, this Carlitos, as fast as David Tyer is for a big man, he'll still never be able to move as fast as Carlitos. Now the match is finally like, oh, David Tyer playing pause. He scoops him like nothing for a mid-ring body slam. Now David Tyer mounting the post. Oh, already to the top. What's this, a moonsault? A twisting
That was called a corkscrew.
A corkscrew,
But
yeah.
either way, it didn't land. That was high risk that did not pay off for the champ.
Yeah, I haven't been reading Wade and Dave enough to know all the names of the maneuvers. Yeah, that's a corkscrew moonsault, but it missed by a mile. Yeah.
I tell you what, when we say high risk and the big man goes up top, we're really talking high risk. If he misses, that's a lot of punishment on that big body of his.
Look at those fast flying dukes by Carlitos. Reversal by David Tyer. Oh, a flying headbutt. Oh.
Those are forearms, Hudson.
Look, the first one was a headbutt.
That ain't gonna work out for him.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to put down the Puerto Rican Bull. Oh, more of those lethal chops by Carlitos.
Those things are stinging when they hit their chest. We can hear them loud and clear back here in the back of the room.
I mean, his chops sound like Wahoo McDaniels used to. Whoa, he's just too fast. This sensation now. Carlitos. Oh, a kick to the head. Oh, David Tyer is down in the corner. It might be where the stamina is coming in now. David Tyer looks like he's running out of gas. Carlitos stalking now.
He's taking too much time, this Carlitos.
Oh, cannonball! Trouble is, you only got 190 pounds behind it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, and an encores, they made it 380 there.
Usually the bigger guys are the cannonballs, not the little guys.
Yeah.
This one could be a mistake.
The fans calling for one more. May he go to the well once too often. Oh, he raised the knees, David Tyer. Yeah, I guess he did, yeah. He raised the knees. This could be it. Oh, two.
When you do something 3 times in a row and you're telegraphing yourself.
But even David Tyer, I mean, he was so winded, he couldn't get the knees up very high. I couldn't tell whether he got it up or not.
He got it up enough.
Yeah, I can see Carlitos was badly affected by that, so he did get the knees in.
Tower some chops of his own.
Oh, that was a goodie.
Those big hands of David Tower, those chops have to hurt.
So he telegraphed the backdrop, crotch chop. Oh, David Tyer! What a big spinning power slam, or spine buster. Excuse me. My bad.
What a spine buster. Man alive, he got him up high.
David Tyer getting a little impatient with referee Josh Main. It was a 2 count. A chop for a forearm. everything at each other now. Blow for blow, toe to toe. Reversal by David Tyler. Misses with the clothesline. Misses again with a clothesline. Oh, over the top with a butterfly suplex.
I thought that was a Japanese arm drag. Whatever it was effective.
Yeah. We'll call it a double underhook butterfly suplex or a Japanese arm drag. It was effective.
That's right. Puerto Rican Bull staring down the referee.
10 minutes on 10 minutes.
Carlitos hits her up on a bound. Satellite flying head scissors. Now, David Tyler in the ropes. Is this going to be a 440 or a 216 or a 619
or a 304?
Yeah, a 330 or.
There we go.
There's a 440, 216, 619.
Hey, whatever area code we're in, that's what it was.
Yeah. From the top of the post. Oh, what do you hit with a leg drop coming off the post?
Who's this out here?
Is that Angel Fashion or how do I?
Yes, it is. I believe that's Fashion.
Oh, he has his back turned to me.
Hey, pay attention to the man in the ring. This is going to cost him right here. I bet you anything.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention to your opponent, not the other guy on the outside.
Oh, ace crusher with a springboard off the middle rope. A Cape Rada.
Hey, pulled the referee out, Hudson. He pulled him right out. This match would have been over. Pull the referee out. Referee's laying on the ground.
Referee didn't see the spear. He's putting the limp body of David Tyler on top of Carlitos, and he's getting the referee from the floor.
He's just giving the referee a little help back in the ring. There's two. It's going to be. Oh! I thought it was three, Hudson. I thought it was three. Must have been so astonished by that kick out, ladies and gentlemen, that he's done stood up and walked away from the table, just left me here by myself. But that's okay, we'll call the rest of this one. I can't believe that the referees let things go on so far.
Yeah, Josh Mayne's still down. Angel Fashion, now he had tripped from the outside. He tried to trip him as a distraction. Oh! Now we got an ace crusher by David Tower.
There we go.
In the time of 13 minutes and 4 seconds, your winner and still Maximum Assault Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of Puerto Rican Bull, David Tower.
What mayhem that was, but yet a successful title defense by the Puerto Rican Bull, David Tower. Fans, our main event is up next. Horner Jr. coming out to the ring, clearing house after this match is over and the bell is rang. He's got David Towers' championship belt in his hands. What a brave man this Tim Horner Jr. is, taking the property of one Puerto Rican bull.
November 19th, David Tower, Tim Horner Jr., Jay Storm, MAW Championship on the line. It's belt. What, you want that? Well, guess what? After November 19th, it's going to be mine.
Oh my, tough words by Tim Horner Jr. Let's see if he has what it takes to back him up.
Si me ponen todos aquí. Pero David Tower, todos los que estuvieron aquí presentes, incluso ese que me hablaba de Maduro, saben que hoy lo que pude derrotar aquí, 1, 2 y 3. Pero yo no voy a pelear, venciste de la manera que fue. Ahora, Facho, y aquí también. Ustedes dos, es fácil de contra uno, pero ¿qué creen? Si él y yo hacemos pareja contra ustedes dos, cuando quiera, a ver si se muere en noviembre. Porque esto es el 19, vamos a hacerlo aquí, right now.
Mira, sensacional Carlito, a la verdad que tiene una falta de respeto. Le voy a ver para que me entienda. Muy bien, yo no voy a luchar de más nada, porque mira, en realidad, hizo una clase de lucha que yo esperaba. Yo esperaba algo más fácil, pero está todo bien, hiciste un buen trabajo. Ustedes no se quieren enfrentar a David Tower y tu mejor amigo que le traicionó el enemigo con David Tower. Eso va, pero no hoy, ni un mes. Cuando el promotor de esta empresa diga que ustedes no se enfrentan a nosotros dos, lo primero que para mí, así que la que hay. ¿Sabes qué? ¿Sabes qué? Yo vengo para trabajar en mi sitio, para hacerlo ahora. And now wrestling fans, from Dr. Martin Luther Evangelica Lutheran Church Gym, Cleveland, Brooklyn, Ohio, it just doesn't get any better than this. Cleveland Knights Championship Wrestling proudly presents our Invasion main event in the evening, scheduled for one fall at Stapleton World Wrestling Council, Puerto Rico Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from South Central Los Angeles, weighing 285 pounds, Willie Mack.
Perdón, español, no voy a hablar de inglés porque no me importa si fue puertorriqueño. Yo por primera vez el título se está defendiendo fuera de Puerto Rico. ¿Y sabes qué? No me importa la manera que yo tenga que hacerlo. ¿Dónde está? No. Ok. Tal vez entienda que Chicago no es un equipo de liga, ¿verdad? ¿Eso sí lo entiende? ¿No? Ok. Entonces hablamos en mi idioma. The first time in title, you see, United States. Well, this is your first time defending in the United States. Too bad there's going to be a new champion by the name of Willie Mack. And I wish Willie Mack will chocolate community. The spread that goes into Los Angeles. Tú y yo, aquí, mano a mano, por el campeonato de Puerto Rico, cabrón.
There you have it, fans. Some strong words by the challenger.
Well, Emmy Howard, it's come down to our final match. After all, we had 6 main events already. This is just the icing on the cake.
Absolutely, and Hudson, I tell you, both these guys are big, bad-looking dudes that I wouldn't want to run into in a dark alley. I don't know if I'd make it out alive.
Well, Chicano, his reputation precedes him already from Puerto Rico. He's already a legend down there. Those fans who are able to get the Lucha Underground on their cable, if they've seen Willie Mack for the last few years, they call him the Mack out that way. I mean, he's beaten the best that Lucha Underground has to offer, so he's a big threat to Chicano's Puerto Rican title.
Yeah, and I'm not sure which is tougher places to grow up. Some areas of Puerto Rico or South Central. It's a toss-up, man. I'm not sure where's tougher place to grow up.
I don't know if you survive in those areas, you know you're tough. It's just proof that you're still alive, that you're tough. And these two guys are tough.
Mack is working that side headlock in the middle of the ring. I think that's the first side headlock we've seen so far tonight.
Oh, big shoulder tackle.
Mack just ran him over like a Mack truck.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Super leapfrog. Oh, look at that agility in the back. Oh, we're drag. Oh!
He just took his head off.
Well, I think Chicano did get his arm up to block some of the blow. When you got a 285-pound guy swinging his big heavy leg, you're not going to be able to block all of it. The World Wrestling Console, I mean, it goes back to Carlos Colon was the first legend of the World Wrestling Console. So many great wrestlers have wrestled in Puerto Rico for the World Wrestling Console. Guys like Abdullah the Butcher. There's so many. Just the bloody battles I've had on that island are legendary in the World Wrestling Console. To be a champion in that area shows that you're on top of your game. You're at the top of the wrestling world, and Chicano is there.
I don't know, but the champion from Puerto Rico taking a little breather on the outside of the ring, collecting himself a bit.
Oh, he's not dumb. He knows he's got a big, heavy challenger in there. This man isn't going to be easy, the Mack. Well, Willie Mack here. The Mack is his name in the Lucha Underground promotion. You got Dave Dawson in there. He's got to try to keep some order between these two great heavyweights.
And that they are, heavyweights.
He felt that between the uprights.
That's not good at all.
Yeah. When I said in this at the beginning of the show, this is going to be pillar to post, wall to wall wrestling. Almost every match we had is carried out of the ring. Oh! Sort of like a handstand flying head scissor there on the floor, on the hardwood floor.
I mean, that ring's tough and solid, but this floor, man, it's even harder.
There's absolutely no give to the floor. The ring has a little give. It still hurts like hell to get slammed in the ring, but it hurts a hell of a lot more on the hardwood floor. As a top wrestler in the tri-state area for years, Emmy Howerton, you can attest to getting slammed on the floor a number of times.
Yes, that's true, and you know, Emmy Howerton is one of the greats here in the tri-state area. But that's one of the reasons why I'm sitting here behind the microphone tonight.
Look, Chicano had some big pipe, a section of pipe or something he pulled out of his trunks.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he stuck it back in there already.
Yeah, but as we were talking about how hard that ring is, I tell you what, that's one of the reasons why I spend a little time on this side of the microphone these days, Hank Hudson.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, I'm still tough, but I'm not a spring chicken. I got some gray going through my hair. But then again, you know all about that.
Yeah. Well, I've been ringing on since 41 years. The only thing I've wore out is my throat. You know, I don't have the pains that you have to be going through. Yeah.
That's something a lot of people at home don't understand, is this ring is hard and it's unforgiving.
It's that pipe again.
It's gone 5 minutes.
I'm surprised he hasn't busted the Mac open yet.
Oh, he's been... where was Dave Dawson? Did he hide that pipe somewhere while he was getting checked or what? I mean, how can he hide a big piece of pipe like that? If that's what it is, it looks like a section of pipe.
Whatever it is, it's down in his trunks.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, how could he referee miss that unless he had it hidden somewhere and else and he got it later when the match started?
That's possible. I don't know. He's got those big baggy trunks on.
Yeah. And now Chicano trying to weird on the Mac, Willie Mack with a headlock.
That's another headlock we've seen.
Yeah.
The main events, we didn't see a single headlock all night for the main event, and so far we've seen 2.
Yeah, very seldom tonight is the action slowed down to a headlock or what they call a rest hold. Chicano definitely has the agility factor in this spot.
I don't know why you call it a rest hold. The only person that gets any rest is the guy that's got it locked in. The other guy that is on it, man, he can't even breathe.
Yeah, plus he has to expend his energy trying to break out of the hold.
Yeah, it's a rest.
Did he use that pipe again? I missed it. A fan
Yes, he did. I don't know how this idiot referee can't see it, but I tell you what, kudos to the champ. Whatever you can get away with to win the match, that's what you do.
Yeah, that's your kind of tactics there, Emmy Howerton.
Hey, and that's why Emmy Howerton is a multi-time champion all around the tri-state area, is because when I am in the ring, I do whatever it takes to win. It doesn't matter. The only thing, wow.
Big clothesline clout.
The only thing that matters at the end of the day, Hank Hudson, is the gold and your wins and losses.
And whoever gets the winner's purse.
Exactly.
Emmy Howerton. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat, right?
No, I don't think so. It's Emmy Howerton says, oh, he blocked it.
Look at Mac making, Mac got the pipe. The Mac got the pipe now. Now it's payback time. Payback time, Mac got the pipe. Oh, he laid the pipe to him. Oh, an encore. Still laying somewhere on the canvas.
Listen, Emmy Howerton says, play by the rules if you can, cheat if you must, but always win, Hank Hudson. That's what Emmy Howerton says.
All right, Willie Mack looks like he's en route to the Puerto Rico Heavyweight Championship. Big leg drop. Get down there, Dave Dawson. Oh, 2 7/8.
I also want to throw in there, it's not cheating unless you get caught.
You know, you get disqualified if you get caught. All right, diagonal whip now. The Mac, Willie the Mac. Charge it. Oh, he eats some shoe leather.
Well, as long as you're the champion, getting disqualified isn't such a bad thing.
Oh, Farmer's. Oh, big Samoa drop. Oh, nip up. The agile Willie Mac. Ah, finally close to a new champion there, Emmy Howerton.
Hey, but close only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades. How many times you heard that over the years?
And points.
But it's true.
Yeah.
It is true.
Still anyone's match for the WWC Puerto Rico Championship. All right, the Maca. The agility of Chicano. Oh, was that a kick to the groin of Quintel? Oh, he's got him in a human torture rack. Oh, burning hammer! A burning hammer by Chicano. Who kicks out of a burning hammer slam?
What's it gonna take?
Willie Mack does, that's who.
Well, what's it gonna take this match? I tell you what, they're pulling out all the stops. Both men unable to get a 3 count. After that burning hammer, Hank Hudson, what else is it gonna take?
And all that pipe that they hit each other with. Oh, smack right across the puss. They're throwing everything at each other. Listen to the blows land. All for the Puerto Rico heavyweight title.
This just shows which man wants it the most.
Oh, elevate! Oh, he elevates him for an ace crusher.
10 minutes gone, 10 minutes.
Oh man, these guys are leaving me hoarse. Such a great match.
Hudson, there's more near falls in this match than there is the main event in WrestleMania.
Oh, what's he setting up here for? Over to one shoulder. Chicano swerves behind. Oh, my fist!
He had that pipe in his hand too.
Did he have the pipe?
He had the pipe, Hank.
I didn't notice.
In time, 10 minutes, 26 seconds. Your winner still, WWC Puerto Rico Heavyweight Champion, Chicano.
Well, as I always say, play by the rules if you can, cheat if you must, but always win, and that's exactly what the champ did here tonight. Fans, for Amy Howerton and Hank Hudson, thanks for being with us tonight. We'll see you at the next one.